Okay. Caleb is going to be red team. Corb is going to be. I believe it's. All right. All right. So they're both going a pretty standard start. Caleb is going an interesting one. He bought multipots and a ward, so he's gonna have early vision here. It looks like he's already got a ward. He's gonna be trying to go for the red buff, which is kind of a ballsy play.
Minions have spawned.
Corb's gonna start his blue, so he's gonna miss this red. Caleb's gonna have control over red very early. Nothing special about the clear here. Just go back over to KJ here. So Caleb already has lane pressure here, which is going to be very strong going in. He's also got XP advantage because he hit red rather than starting with blue. So now that he's getting blue, he's going to be at a major XP advantage. Even though, like, Corb is getting this over here, but I don't think these are worth as much gold and XP. Yeah, Caleb's already ahead by 200 gold. Backing. Let's see what he's buying. He's not buying anything. Oh, he did go ahead and buy his recipe. Corbin forgot to buy his recipe, which means that this could be a pretty decent advantage for Caleb. Caleb can get some pressure, he can crash this wave and make him lose a little bit of gold and XP. Corb is losing a lot of gold from letting those minions die to tower. We're up to 200, almost 300 gold ahead now on Caleb. Yeah, he's got about 1,500 gold in hand right now. He gets back and buys full transcendence at this point. Corb misses the stun. Caleb's gonna be backing here, probably to finish his transcendence. It's not. Oh, he's finishing his acorn first. I respect it. Oop. Caleb going for a fat ult. He hits it. Ooh, almost gets the kill. Forces Corbin to back. Corbin buys his acorn now. Secures red, unsurprisingly. Caleb jukes the stun. Let's watch this from above and see what happened here. Absolutely juke the stun and get some poke and runs away. Nothing interesting so far. We're gonna skip ahead a little bit. We'll try to get caught up to where it's at live now. Alright, we are caught up where it's live. Nothing really interesting came to that fight. Caleb juked his stun pretty hard, so he just gets back for free. Still ahead on gold. By almost 500 gold. Caleb now has full transcendence, which means he can fight into this trap. Fight before he ends up wasting his shell there a little bit, but that's okay. He gets out. Ooh, he should have stayed for that wave. He misses 2 creeps. Caleb has a tier 1, and Corbin... Caleb is starting his next item, and Corbin has not finished his first item. Get him. There you go. Alright. First kill goes to Caleb. Now, the trick here is going to be if Corbin can get the return kill. Because, unfortunately, getting first blood doesn't offer any gold or extra XP. But Corb does get a 15% gold bounty on Caleb now. Which means that if Caleb drops a kill to Corbin, Corbin kind of catches up quite a bit. He's going first item dominance, which I am not a huge fan of. He kills him again. Good shit, Caleb. Caleb gets another kill. Honestly, I am not a fan of this build that Corbin is going. He is playing an ability character and going into auto attack, which is not something you like to see. Caleb's going to be able to pick up his blue now. He has secured every single red this match, which means he's very ahead on points at this point. Oh. Good try. Tried to steal his farm, but was not quite successful. He hits the 180 stun.
Can't catch me.
He hits the 180 stun and gets out alive. Oh man. That must feel terrible for Corbin. So again, Caleb is another item ahead. He's finished the second item and Corbin is only on tier 1 of his second item. Caleb now has, once he gets his Transcendence stacked up, he will be at 30% CDR, and Corbin has no cooldown. Which means that ultimately Corb's damage is going to be piss poor. Why is he going Frostbound? Oh no, he's going into Flameforged, isn't he? I know that that's what Caleb likes to do in this build, is go Flameforged Hammer. So that might be what Corb's doing second item. Though I prefer Caleb's build order because he gets 30% CDR very quickly. Or 30% cooldown. Corbin going in for the ult. He hits the ult, stuns Caleb. Caleb hits him with the 2. He's chasing. Hits him with the 2 again. Ooh. I think what happened there is Caleb used his, oh. He tries to go for the ult, isn't quite successful. Corbin finishes his Rune Forged, but is not able to upgrade it to Flame Forged yet. He places a ward so he can watch. If he's smart, he'll stay for this farm. Okay. He is going to play for this farm. He's going to know Corbin is coming over. He secures the farm too quickly anyways. He's just out. Corb might play for this blue buff. I don't think Caleb is going to let him. No, Corb backs off to go do his own, and Caleb might stay for his blue buff. He's going to back. Caleb has Flame Forged already. Once again, Corbin is going to go Flame Forged, but Caleb has it first. So Corb does secure his blue buff, which is kind of upsetting. And now Corb's going to go get his own blue buff. Caleb is almost 1,000, is a little, yeah, it's about 1,000 gold up on Corb right now. A little over 1,000 gold. Which is pretty massive. I don't know if Corb sees him. Oh. Corb almost dies. Caleb is going to go for the ult. Almost. Very close. I think if he were able to get that ult off just a tad bit quicker, he would have made it to kill Corb. 2 levels ahead and over 1,000 gold up. This is a stop so far. Let's take a look at this graph here and see. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's up like 2 levels and 2.5 levels and yeah, he's up like 2.5 levels and he's got about 1,017 up, which is a massive. So he secures the Bull Demon, which is going to make taking that Phoenix a little bit easier. It means that he can freely dive that Phoenix without having to take shots. He's here for this red buff. He's going to start his next item now. And it's going to be a Hydra's. Yeah, this is only going to make his damage so much better. And look at this build. Corb, this item, yes, it does give power, but it's mainly an attack speed item. You're not getting that extra 20% pen from its passive off of abilities. You're only getting it on autos, which Caleb ults the, or Corbin ults the ult. Let's see how Caleb responds. Corb just ulted out. Okay. Honestly, a little bit troll if you ask me. I would have ulted it, but maybe Corb knows a little bit and knows what he's gonna end. Caleb 3 levels ahead now. Not quite. Like 2.5 levels ahead. He's got 1,400 gold in hand. He could finish that Hydra's here soon. He probably waits for this blue. He doesn't wait for the blue. Oh. Oh, he's gonna wait. He's gonna wait for Corb to go to his blue. Oh, he's coming around this way. And he pops a Heavenly. He pops the Heavenly to keep up with him. Honestly, Corb went the same one, but I honestly think that Caleb should have waited to see what other relic he was gonna go, because if Corb was gonna go if I was playing against Corb and I saw Corb go this, I would go the relic that slows you. Because that relic fully counters this movement speed increase and makes it a little bit easier to keep up with them. It is just the better option whenever an opponent has this relic. So Caleb has now secured all of the farm on the map, which means Corb is yet again at a massive disadvantage. Caleb's 3 levels ahead at this point. And he's finished his Hydras and is selling his recipe to get a 6th item. He is probably going a Heartseeker here, which I respect. You do not need, really with a full power build, you do not really need more than 20% penetration. Now look at this. Caleb is level 20, whereas Corb is level 17, 3 levels up, and Caleb's about 2,500 gold ahead now. Wow, wow, wow. Caleb knows that he can kill Corb anytime he wants. Corb just ults out. Caleb may try to secure full. Oh, he's going for the ult now. Corb manages to shoot the ult. Caleb gets some decent poke damage, forces him to play kind of back. Which means Caleb has even more free reign over the map. So level 20 is max level, which means that Caleb's abilities are already all leveled up. Now Corbin is just playing catch up. He is not going to be able to catch up in a way that makes any difference. Caleb has snowballed to a point now that he could just get 1 kill, probably right here. Oh. Get out of there, buddy. Misses the stun, just barely.
Miss me again.
Caleb gets out of there. I am surprised. Corb should have dove that tower. If Corbin dives that tower, or dives the Phoenix, he gets the free kill onto Caleb. I think he's just too afraid. I think he is legit just too afraid to fight Caleb right now, considering Caleb's lead. I think Corbin absolutely could kill Caleb. Like, somebody at this position could absolutely kill Caleb, but I think Corbin just straight up does not have the cojones at this current moment. Caleb is looking to take Bull Demon again. I don't think Corbin's going to be able to come over here. I think Caleb burns this way too quickly. Alright, now, you should heal up and then just dive the Phoenix. Because now the Phoenix is not going to be shooting at him, so he has free reign to fight under that Phoenix. Under the Phoenix here. And he should have free reign to fight under that and just take it. He hits the stun. Both of their flame forged procs. Ooh. Corbin going up in the air. Close. Very close. Caleb's playing a little bit afraid. But Corb's even more. Alright. Caleb takes the Phoenix. He is strong. Right now. Caleb should back and heal up. He has his full build, so at this point, upgrading his relics is going to be very important. I think he should. I would have invested in buying a multi-pot like Corbin. Especially considering he doesn't have any life steal in his build. He buys a red pot, I respect it. That's gonna give him just even more damage into these fights. Corb... Alright. The problem with going Transcendence this late into the game, right? I do not like that you get Transcendence here. And the reason for that is because you have to stack Transcendence over time. He is not getting anything out of this Transcendence where Caleb has had 10% cooldown reduction for the past, like, 15 minutes of the game. Corbin has no cooldown at this point in the game. 0. He has 0 cooldown. His only cooldown item is going to be Transcendence after it stacks, and at 20 minutes into the game, that is just a terrible option. The reason Caleb has been able to get so far ahead is because of the cooldown. Caleb can just fling abilities and get more damage off.
Come on, hit me. Give me a best shot.
Caleb does a lot of damage. Corbin is going up. Let's see this ult.
Your Titan is under attack.
He's gonna wait out Corb's ult. Corb ults out. And Caleb ults out. Okay. Okay, he has 3k pot now. So Caleb is now, if I'm not mistaken, yes, he has both 3k and 500 pot. What that essentially means is he is now capped out on his cooldown reduction. And let's see if we can let's see. Yeah, the player damage is very high on Caleb's side. He's sitting at 472 power. Now, I want to compare this. Corbin is sitting at 336. Caleb has more than 100 power than him. Has more cooldown than him. And is still even keeping up with attack speed, even though Corbin has an attack speed item. His attack speed is 1.4, and Caleb's and Corbin's attack speed is 1.55. So Caleb is really keeping up really well here, and he drops a kill to Corbin. That is a rough fight under the Titan there. I really do not like Corbin's build. He really should have gone Transcendence first item instead of picking up the
Give me a best shot.
I think ultimately if Caleb plays his card, like, Caleb should win here. He has Corb on the back foot. Caleb cannot do anything off the killing field. And now that Corb has a kill on Caleb, Caleb's gonna have a bounty for him. He's gonna have a 15% gold bounty now, which is going to allow Caleb to just upgrade his stuff even more. He is full build, which means that the gold is not going to be that important, but buying 3k pots and 500 pots, buying the damage potions, is going to be part of what decides his fights. Now, I think, honestly, Corb doesn't stand a chance with this build. Okay, so he has gone ahead and upgraded the relics, that's good. He needs to be utilizing them. I think he just needs to get the drop on Corbin in one good time, and that's it. He knows Corb is there. He's gonna clear holding me again. Corb is waiting for him. I don't know if Caleb knows. He knows now.
I am shocked. Always. Can't catch me.
Caleb's out of there. Okay.
Your Titan is under attack.
Yeah, Phoenix respawns, it immediately gets destroyed by GG's. Caleb really needs to hit a stun here. Corb doesn't know. And he hits the stun and gets the kill. It came down to who could hit the stun. I knew that if Caleb hit the stun, he would win. I think this is game.
Your Titan is under attack.
Yep. This is GG's for game 1. I'm gonna undeafen and talk in Discord for a sec. Alright, GG's to game 1.
EG.
Alright.
Oh fuck! It's 5v5.
Lucy,
God
yes.
damn it. Hold on.
I'm queued up to spectate again.
Okay.
I am as well.
I'm gonna go take a piss real quick.
You want me to wait for him?
I don't know.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna wait for him, or not wait for him. Starting.
Okay, I'm gonna deafen up again.
Okay.
I'm going deafen as well.
Alright. So, on to game 2. Caleb has won the first match. It is best 2 out of 3. I really do not think that this match is the second round is going to go any more in Corbin's favor. I think if Corbin keeps going the same build, he's setting himself up for failure. And this is one of the problems I have with him, and playing this game with him is he wants to try weird, wacky builds that he doesn't understand the numbers for. And I've tried explaining the numbers to him, and he refuses to listen. Caleb, on the other hand, is willing to take advice from players who maybe have more knowledge in the game so that he can use it just to advance his mechanical skill. And that's one of the things that makes Caleb a great player. Now, Corb is changing up his build. He is going to go into, I believe, hopefully, if he's not trolling, which he quite possibly is, that should be a Soul Eater. A Soul Eater. However, I have never known Corbin to not troll, so. Looks like Caleb is going the same start. Tier 2 Acorn, Tier 1 Transcendence. Respectable start.
Minions have spawned.
Personally, there's nothing wrong with Caleb's start here. Like, getting your Acorn online is a very strong start. However, I personally would rather get Transcendence online so that I can start stacking the items more quickly. Caleb's clear, if you notice, is much more smart as well. On the third auto attack of Ratatask's auto attack chain, he has a cleave, which hits enemies nearby. And he knows this, so he uses it to his advantage to be able to cleave last hit all of the minions on the red buff. He activates his wing shard to give him a little bit of attack speed so that he can clear this just a tad bit faster. He did this last game and I didn't comment about it, but it is extremely smart. Now Caleb might... He did steal some of the XP here. Caleb has Blink. He could very easily blink onto Corbin and kill him right now. That might be what he looks to do. Yep. He gets some poke, but ultimately he leads slow. Took a lot of damage. Corb has a lot of sustain because he went health pots. Corb blinked but was not able to get anything out of it. Caleb managed to dash the stun. And now he's going to go back and finish his Acorn. I believe he has enough to finish his Acorn now. He does not. He's just going to buy some pots and heal up. Okay. Understandable. Corb goes into the tier 2 gauntlet. So he is going to go into a Soul Eater. And I think now is when Caleb will finish his Acorn. Yes, okay. And he buys his recipe. I think he forgot to buy it at the start of the match. They both need to... Caleb is a little bit more quick on the draw with buying his recipe. Though, Party Punch is kind of a tough one because he's going to have a hard time stacking it up. There's actually very few jungle minions around the map that he can get kills on, and so he's going to have a bit of a hard time. I also believe... Yeah. I mean, traveling 1,500 units is not going to be too difficult, but killing the 30 jungle minions is going to be way more difficult than you would have thought. I do not think he will get it stacked in time for, gets hit. And he just asks it out. Alright. Corb gets a little bit of lane pressure, but Caleb is still 300 gold ahead, and a level ahead. Red is up. Corbin's blue is up. I don't know if Caleb knows. He is going to ult. He ulted for the red buff. I respect it. That is very big to regain control of that one. He's going to be looking for an invade here, which is another very smart thing to do. Corb is currently distracted from the minion lane, so Caleb has free reign to take his farm. Corb's going to be looking... No, he's going to be back. Which means that Corb gets his mid farm free as well. See, this is another big problem that Corbin has is he keeps backing too early and is not looking to contest the farm, which is why Corbin gets so behind during these matches. Off of that invade and clearing the neutral camps, Caleb is now 2 levels ahead. And he's now almost 700 gold ahead. He is now 700 gold ahead. He's backed and finished his Transcendence. Corb went Green Acorn. Now, going the Evergreen Acorn in combination with a Soldier is not a terrible idea. However, if Caleb sees he's running Lifesteal, Caleb can easily counter this build by building some anti-heal. If he does, and I'm hoping he does, I think what he'll do is if he checks the build and sees the Corb is running Lifesteal, I think he'll replace his cooldown item with Beat Stick, which means he's not going to be able to throw as many abilities, but he is going to counter Corb's build. It's going to make it very hard for Corb to sustain during these fights, which is going to make killing him so much easier. He ults out into tower. Corb's not able to get anything off of his ult. Did he use his ult? He did use his ult, so he wasted his ult trying to chase Caleb. I think knowing Rat ult is up in a Rat mirror match is important because you ideally want to ult when the other person does not have ult, because you can use the ult to escape. And Corbin trying to chase with the ult there was kind of an L, I'm not gonna lie. So Caleb's going into the tier 1 Yodas. Hopefully that becomes a Beat Stick. That's his best option for anti-heal. He is slowly starting to stack the Party Punch. He has a ward out. Corbin's going over to the line that there's no farm. Caleb is just re-securing the red. What's their farm up over there? Oh no, he just got the little chest things. It's not a huge deal. Caleb's gonna be looking for the re-invade. Looking to steal that blue. And Caleb gets the kill. Good play. He used his wing shard to get a little bit of attack speed and saved his dash to chase. That was very smart gameplay, very intuitive, and pulled off extremely smoothly. So now Caleb gets the tower for free. And he is now 1,400 gold ahead. He gets the neutral farm again. Once again, we're back in the same spot as we were last match. Caleb has full control of the map. He's ahead, and he's just in the process of snowballing his lead. He does see Core backing. He tried to stop it, but was a little bit too late. I'm going to try to do more of an overhead view now. When these fights happen, hopefully that'll be able to show you a little bit more of what's going on. Yeah, Corbin is just wandering around to find that all of his farm is gone. Caleb returns to lane. Corbin has to play back here. If Corb plays up, Caleb gets another free kill. And if he plays back, he loses a bit of gold walking under tower. Now, interesting, Caleb did go Yoda instead of Beat Stick. I think Caleb is hoping that his damage will outpace any amount of healing Corb can get off of these two items right here. But look at this. Transcendence is fully stacked, and Corbin has not fully stacked his Soul Eater. Yeah, and now Caleb is capable of completely contesting this Phoenix.
Come on, hit me.
He dodges the stun. Another free kill. Caleb takes Phoenix. This might be an even quicker game than last time. He should look to take farm again and then back and get his items.
Your Titan is under attack.
This could be risky. Corb is spawning soon. There you go. So yes, he is going to just take the farm. And he's going to use the ult to quick rotate over the reds so that he can guarantee secure it. Look at this. Corb only has his tier 2 item. Caleb is not even going Flameforged here right now. He just went straight to Hydras and is now going into his Heartseeker. He said, fuck the Flameforged, I'm going full damage. Alright, this is big. His Party Punch is now stacked up enough where all he has to do is move around. Which will be very quick to do. I believe each number here on his item is every 100 units, and he needs to travel 1500 units. So I believe at 15 stacks on this item, it will evolve. Now, I don't think Caleb will get to that point. Yeah, he's just gonna go kill Corbin. He's gonna reset the Titan. Now I think he wins. Yep, he's just gonna kill Titan here. Easy game.